There are two quarterbacks from the 2008 NFL draft that are still playing, Joe Flacco and Josh Johnson, returning to Cincinnati after being a Bengal back in 2013. I am asking Josh to play the game I call 10 teammates in a hat. I've written down the name of a teammate or coach from every team that you've played with in your NFL career. So I'm going to ask you to pick out 10 slips of paper, one at a time, and just share a memory about the name that you read. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. I am ready. Here comes teammate or coach number one with Josh Johnson.
Who we have here? So the first one we have is Lamar Jackson of the Ravens, 2023. What do I remember with L? A brother, a great football player. 2023 was a special season. Made it all the way to the AFC Championship.
Did you mentor him, obviously, with your experience? And he still was relatively in the early stages of his career.
I helped. I was a voice in the room. We didn't have like a mentor relationship. We had more of a brother relationship. And he helped me at things as well. And just really being there to be a support and see his blind spots.
All right. Former teammate number one, Lamar Jackson from the Ravens a few years ago.
Yes,
Here comes number two with Josh Johnson.
Number two, we have Odell Beckham Jr., Giants, 2016. What do I remember about electric every day, to the point where the coaches had to sometimes tell him he can't practice. Would go 1,000 miles per hour, played 1,000 miles per hour, was electric, burned the energy, burned the juice. We went to the playoffs that year as well. And still a brother to me to this day.
Always good to know a guy with his talent level has that work ethic every day.
Every day. Had it all. Great player.
All right, here comes former teammate number three.
We have Rex Ryan, Buffalo, 2015. Got there halfway through the season. Didn't know too much about Rex outside of playing against him. Personality, loved him. Funny guy, like great guy to be around every day, but also on top of the football. Really loved playing for him. Funniest memory of Rex was he always liked to blitz Clever Zero. He was going to blitz you.
All right, here comes former teammate or coach number four.
Number four, Patrick Surtain, P2. My memory of P2 is this everyday technician. You saw that he was the best right away. Didn't say a lot, just showed it. Worked like he was a 10-year vet. And I just remember always telling him, I could see your dad imprint all over you, because he was a professional, worked at his craft, and as we all know, one of the best in the game.
All right, we're off to a great start. This is a good list. Here comes number five.
He's pulling out some good ones. Surprising ones, too. Adrian Peterson, Washington, 2018. The resume speaks for itself. Hall of Famer, one of the greatest to ever do it. What I remember by AP, when you step in the huddle with him, his eyes is like so big, and he's looking through your soul. But to me, that's just more of him. That's his way of engaging you, let him know I'm here with you and I'm going to fight with you. And just watching him run in some of those games, and he was probably at this time 32, 33, like you can see like who he is. And so just saw him this summer. It was great to catch up with him, and he's doing well. So shout out to AP.
All right, we're at the halfway point. Here comes former teammate or coach number six.
Number six, Big Joe Cool in the Jets.
Joe Flacco, that is.
Joe Flacco. Mm-hmm. I'm saying all Joe nicknames. Man, being around Joe is awesome, man. How I always let people know about my experience with Joe. Obviously, we came out the draft together, both with small school quarterbacks. But the first guy that you just go out in the field, don't warm up, do this right here, and just start throwing dots, man. Just start throwing dots. So it was good to be his teammate, good to be around him. Raises the level of play of everybody around, and just great just being out there with him. Always cool, funny, real cool, calm, collected dude.
What was your reaction to the hot streak he had with Cincinnati last year?
I was not surprised. You put Joe can play, and then you put him out there with these guys that we got over here. I was not surprised at all. I knew once the trade happened, I was like, Joe about to go ball. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it.
There you go. Josh knew. Here comes number 7.
Number 7, we got Bobby Wagner, Washington. So, with Bobby, man, is don't say a lot. Bobby one of the more quietest teammates I ever had, but his presence is felt every day. I've always known Bobby. Played with my cousin Marshawn in Seattle. They was part of some great teams. But playing with him last year was special for me just to see somebody play that position at that age at a high level and do it. I mean, probably was top 5 in tackles last year. Just his leadership every day. Didn't say a lot, just led by example, did everything the right way. And it was just fun going against him on scout team. Just really trying to make plays on him. I love going against guys like that every day. It makes you better. So shout out to Bobby. Walter Payton Man of the Year, too.
And for people that don't know, Marshawn is Marshawn Lynch, who is your cousin.
You don't know yet.
Okay. Number 8, as we play 10 teammates in a hat.
Number 8, Mike Nuge. You threw it back right here.
Mike Nugent, the former kicker.
Former kicker. Nuge was always great people to me, man. Always had a great smile, very strong leg. He's from this area, too, if I'm not mistaken.
He is, a little bit north.
Yeah, he's from this area, too. Great guy, kicked a lot of great field goals on teams that I was on. So I always appreciate the field goal kickers because we don't score touchdowns, but we move the ball and they give us 3. You know, that's always good for us and the team as a whole. But I'll never forget Nuge's smile, man. He's always lit the room up with his smile and just real calm, cool, collected dude, but had a great smile.
You overlapped with him in a couple of places, yes, including Cincinnati in 2013. All right, we've got 2 names to go.
Coach Harbaugh, Jim Harbaugh, 49ers, San Diego. Really, man, the guy that got me going. Recruited me from San Diego when nobody wanted to. He saw something in me that I didn't see in myself at the time. He knew that he recruited a 5'11" quarterback from Oakland. I'll never forget him telling me, I want to meet your parents. I'm like, what you mean? He like, because I think you're going to grow. And I'm like, huh? And he was right. I ended up getting a lot taller. I grew into my body, grew into my athleticism. We did a lot of special things at San Diego, and he has a big influence on who the quarterback I am today. So shout out to Coach Harbaugh and the whole Harbaugh family, really. Coach Jack, Coach John.
Your coach at the University of San Diego and then San Francisco a couple of times. All right, we've hit number 10.
Since we got it.
You got to stir up the last few.
Derrick Henry, Ravens, 2024. I call him DH. Another brother, gained a brother there. Always respected him as a player. The talent speaks for itself. But what most people don't know is really how hard that man works. He's very disciplined. Doesn't miss practice, which is rare as a running back position. Goes 1,000 miles per hour every day. One of my funniest stories with him was just running outside zone with him the first time. He whispered in the back, you better get on a good one. And I didn't know what he meant, but when I took the snap and you just see this 260-pound guy running, chase that outside edge as fast as he did, I knew exactly what he meant there, but I also knew he meant business. So gained a brother there, was also a great teammate, great player, Hall of Famer, one of the best to ever do it.
All right, I'm making a wild card decision. There are still several slips of paper left in that hat, but I am just going to freelance and say 2013 Cincinnati Bengals because I know that piece of paper is still in the hat. A.J. Green.
Averill Jeremiah Green. Not talked about enough. One of the best to ever do it. Best ball skills I've ever been around, ever. Quiet assassin. At that time, people say, well, tell me about AJ. I said, AJ will run maybe 8 go balls of practice, and they're going to catch all of them and won't say nothing. And you don't really see that. Like, now I played this long, you don't really see that from your starting, your best receiver every day. And I remember we were playing the Jets, and Andy threw him a post route, and it went up, and he was the first guy I've seen in game put his head back down like a center fielder, and then go track the ball again. And that's just really who A.J. Green was. Like, not talked about enough. I know in Cincinnati he's one of the best to ever do it, but amongst the football world, one of the best receivers ever, one of the greatest guys I've ever been around. And shout out to A.J.
It was a pretty remarkable list.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do it again sometime because there's still many, many names that you played with. Thank you so much for doing this, and welcome back to Cincinnati.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm glad to be back. Let's go. Who they?